Crippling intellect? Well, we have to play as a barbarian who is a crippling intellect. Because I don't know what that would entail.
He's so smart he doesn't know what to do with it.
Hmm.
He's only good at... He's only smart at how to hurt things.
I mean, I remember being, like, in school, and then being like, yeah, you're really smart, you should do something with that, and I just go, why? So, I kind of can relate. Where it's like, I just did nothing with being very smart, and all that's resulted in is me being an idiot. In the grand scheme of things. Knowing huge swaths of useless information that will serve pointless to everybody. Low health mana and weapon damage. Mana regenerates over time. Gotcha. Until you end up on a trivia show, but I won't, is the problem. Alright, well, I can live with this because mana regen over time with an ability that lets you just freeze time is fucking great. And if you're a barbarian, you're still dealing pretty decent damage, you could just now freeze time. Or cast magic infinitely because you don't need to worry about it because it will come back. And look at how fast it's coming back! So, like, we just ended up with, like, a character with normal HP who can just do a lot of casting, is what has happened. We've become, like, almost an ideal character for me, to be honest. Because now I can just freeze time. I can just wild rudel my way through my problems. Like that. Like, why ever fight anything when it's not frozen again? Oh, okay, that's bad though. We are getting hit pretty bad there. That regen is incredibly good. We've been gathering more and more people like us, people who are sick of living down here. There's an heirloom in the Citadel that grants people amazing powers. Powers that let you dash through the air. Well, I've got that one. Strong enough to survive the heirloom's challenge, blah blah blah. Something big's happening, people, I've had enough, their anger is spilling onto the streets, a war is coming, I just hope you're with us when it happens. Oh, hi. Yeah, alright. Just freeze time infinitely. Like, I've just become Dio. Like, why fight in any solution of a problem that doesn't involve time manipulation? Wait, does that deal damage over time too? It does. It does 15 damage to them every time I cast it.
I hear small pup.
I'm sorry?
There's a small puppy out there somewhere looking, and it makes me sad.
Okay, this is a problem, though.
What?
Just taking bad damage and fire.
Oh, alright.
The regen on this is almost too good, I'm gonna be honest. Like that. Oh! They hit me on the backswing! Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, there was totally a dude over there, huh? Not really following the plot here. There's like a war that's gonna happen, I guess. Oh, hi. You resisted my attack. That's a little bit disconcerting, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not what I wanted to do, but thanks. I gotta test to see if I can kick off that. I keep missing somehow. Or you just can't. I think it's just that you can't. Nope, you just can't, so I just can't get that. I guess you need like a double jump or something, which is unfortunate because that puts me at an exceptionally low HP.
And here's the rain.
Well, that's nice, I suppose.
Just hopefully no big thunder. Because big thunder can bot go, nah. It also makes me go, huh.
Yeah, you both dislike it.
Yeah.
I can't believe I just took that damage right on the face and had 1 HP left over. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. Both the being alive and, you know, the being at 1 HP. I deserve to have more HP. Okay, that's a lot of money. I'm appreciative of that. Holy shit! That's so... that's so many things coming out of the floor at me. Like, looking down and seeing all those dudes, that was freaky on its own. But, like, once all the hands started rising out of the floor, that was like, nah, I'm not here for this. Especially because they're kind of glitching out whenever I fuck with their momentum. Yo, for real though, this ability to like freeze time is carrying me right now. Ah! No! I took 1 damage because my frame touched the fire. I hate this. I hate so much not being able to tell where my character starts and stops. Hitboxes. Like, they're on your side, and then they're not. Lady Susie was a real one. They were.
Hey, my baby. Yeah.
Can I kill all of these people and just rotate out? That'd be great.
Probably.
No, you can't. I was meaning, like, can I just tell these 3 children to go away and get, like, another 3? Because I'm trying to get a thing, but every time I put points into something else, it goes up in terms of cost, which is annoying. Because inflation. Like, eventually, I'm just starting to hemorrhage money, and I think it's, like, a little bit of, like, the game is just not fully done yet. So they just don't have enough stuff. Because I am feeling like the game is a bit too hard for the area I'm in. And I think that it might actually just be the other areas aren't done and in the game yet, so we have to give them some sort of challenge.
Oh, because this is just the...
This is an early access, yeah.
That very well could be the problem.
I failed that because every other time I've used that, it gave me invincibility frames, and then this time it didn't, when I had the easiest possibility. Can I just... I was gonna say, can I just reset and kill this person? The answer is no. Like, I almost just, like, rage reset because of failing that because of one stupid little problem. You know what? I'm so tempted to just let you stand on those spikes, man. All of you and your siblings of this generation fucking suck. Nobody ever can compare to the person who had the ability to regain their magic instantaneously. time stop and magic regen, like, come on. You're all gonna fail to compare to her now.
She was superior.
She was. That's incredible genetics. She was incredibly genetically superior to all of these people. I also still just cannot for the life of me figure out how this staff works. Like, it has a reticule, but it also does damage when you hit with it physically. But sometimes the reticule doesn't matter, and you will hit the enemies when they're outside of it. But sometimes you have to get it dead on, and it's just like, please, just let me cast in a line. Cool, I hate it. I'm so mad that I didn't see that guy because he's a fucking pixel mess. My brain is like turning off the pixel mess. It's the dumbest shit. Like, you know when you get a moment where you focus in on your nose and you realize your nose is still in front of your face, but your brain is just turning it off all the time?
Mm-hmm.
My brain is filtering out the people that look like pixels. So I'm like, oh, what just hit me? And then I realize, oh, that was an enemy I just was pretending I can't see. Like, not intentionally, just that my brain went, nah. Okay, we're back here. Give me the ability to do this. I don't care if this man dies, so it's fine. He's probably gonna die, though. He's only got, like, 120 HP. We do have the ability to dash now, though, which is admittedly very nice and not a thing that we had previously.
Oh, Dad's calling. Be right back.
Yep. I don't know why I went back into that, but I did. One of these days I'll understand mechanics. Okay, here's the real question, though. Did that work? No. Okay, so this area does actually just force you to do that. Cool. Glad to know I hate it. So we're just gonna probably fail this one again. Because I don't see us coming back from that. Although maybe we can cheat it. Oh, please. Thank you. Okay. I can't see below me, which was the problem last time. Oh, I see you, you dick. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I'm back. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead quite yet. I'm gonna be dead in the game in a second, but I'm not gonna be dead just yet. I just hear my name being screamed through the house. I go upstairs thinking there's gonna be like a big problem, and then it's just like, oh yeah, I got you a bagel. Oh, there's a few of you. How? Yep. I mean, that's what I get for trying to investigate the problem. I should have just killed them at the beginning, but no, I was... Yeah. That's fine. We knew that was gonna happen. Combative. Oh, what's going on here? What is this? Wow, that's really wild. Somebody fucking went and watched the Geist Let's Play that's not somebody that I know? Why? I don't think we actually even have the money to get anything here, right? I think we've just flat broke it. Yeah. Alright, there you go. While I'm sitting here having to eat, well, I play video game. And I don't like to do that. Because eating sounds are disgusting, filthy, savage things. And everybody makes them. They're horrible to listen to. Searing shot, apply burn, Mr. Straight and narrow, fireball, combative, weapon damage, and health and magic damage are decreased. Wow, that fucking sucks for this mage boy, huh? Man, I'm just getting all the good children out of this. As long as he can produce something good. Which he won't. He's got 60 HP. It's fine. Oh, sick. Yep. Yep.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm killing a person intentionally because he's such a shitty build. He's not even worth keeping the money for him. He's just worth getting rid of.
Right.
In the meantime, I'm gonna eat this food that I was given. I don't know what that skill is yet. We're gonna take them.
Hopefully it's something good. Like, how... Oh, this is just early access, so you don't know how long it actually is.
What do you mean?
How long the game is? It's early access, so you
It's
wouldn't know
as
how long
long as it is until you beat it. That's not a facetious statement. Like, it's a game where you just can possibly never complete the game. Because you're bad. You have to win.
That's how most games are, yes.
Yeah, but like with Final Fantasy, you can go, I'm gonna go grind and stock up on potions, and then my characters will be over leveled, and now I can go and beat it. Or like with Dark Souls, you can get yourself to max level if you're really, really shitty and have an HP bar across the screen and just tank the hits. This is like, you have maxed out all of your slots, everything in the castle is built, your characters have all of the best traits and possible things that you could maybe get. Fucking win. Oh, I lost.
Okay, let me rephrase it. How many levels are in the game?
Usually like 4 to 5. And it's more like biomes rather than areas. It's like you have to kill these bosses, it unlocks this door, you get to the door, you can fight the big boss. September is here. I maxed out everything and still haven't beaten the boss. Yeah, exactly. Well, fuck that chest. Also, like, September only matters if we had, like, people that didn't just already sub and show up on their own. Because isn't it only, like, for first-time subscribers?
Huh?
That was directed at snaps.
Again, huh?
September is, like, whenever September rolls around, Twitch does a thing where it's, like, if you know, want to subscribe to a person's channel, it costs a significant portion less, but they get the full proceeds. But only if you're a first-time subscriber. I think it counts for gifts, but who knows. Well, if you can find somebody who wants to do that for another 10 people, we could get a second emote. But that's money. Yeah, I don't think I ever 100% completed Rogue Legacy 1. I think I just beat one of, like, the last bosses, but not, like, the real one. Why not just, like, change emote every month or something? I mean, we can do that, but it's not quite the same. It's like, well, we can rotate them out. I would like to have the option of 2 emotes just for the general subscriber base. Greater variety, right?
Can I try to post whenever you stream on my Twitter?
Oh, no, I appreciate it. Like, you do get people showing up. Not a lot of them, but, like, enough of them that it's made a difference where folks have showed up before. I think it just also depends on the games a lot of the time. A lot of the games that, like, I play seem to just either be really niche or have, like, people that are dedicated to playing the game way better than I am that people will go and follow instead. Knight is so much better than any other class in this, it's not even funny. Right? That's what I was saying. It's like the Knight just feels really broken because they're so balanced compared to everything else, where everything else just kind of is a downside. Like, the Barbarian's really good if you get the right skills with them. We had a Barbarian that was only stoppable because of my shitty play, and it was a Barbarian that had basically infinite magic because they could regen magic incredibly quickly. And they had time stop. So you would just stop time and then do big hits. Also, the time stop itself did damage, so... Infinite magic is great with good spells. Yeah, and, like, time stop is an amazing spell. Holy shit. Doesn't always happen. Plus, it's not so good for the boss because then you can only take 3 hits. Yeah. I haven't even gotten to the bosses, so... I've just been playing terribly. You can be honest. I gotta be real, you didn't know you could angle the pool ball. Oh no. You've just been firing it in just one direction? That's like its entire draw. The ability to just aim it. I fire in the opposite direction so it hits the wall first. That's fair. I was just hoping that it would just directly kill that enemy, that's all. Okay, I gotta deal with these eyes. A sentence that I say every day in my life. Honestly, like, my channel on YouTube is just gonna become a roguelike channel for the next little while, aside from Nick stuff. Just because, like, I'm gonna be playing Hades now that it's out, and then there's Neon Abyss, and there's this, and there's, you know, Nuclear Throne coming back. Like, it's just gonna be me screaming about not getting good luck on things. Oh yeah, those really are growing back, huh?
What? Oh.
Hades should do a Hades Town crossover. Yeah. We'll take the risk. Jesus Christ, okay. Thank you. I'm out of here. Hate that room every single time. I got out of there just in time before that grew. I'm really appreciating this little tiny hitbox that I now have. It's making my life a lot better. If I could have this hitbox for the rest of the game, I would appreciate that. I say as I take damage like a moron. I feel like the archer could be sick as hell because you can just float infinitely, but it's hard to aim. Yeah, the archer is definitely like a class that I think is really interesting, but I really hate to play because it makes me have to play it with keyboard and mouse. And this is a game that I feel does not play as well on keyboard and mouse. Okay. Reduce max health by 28 points. Replace your jump with Ascend, a contraption made of feathers and wax. Deal 175 more damage on every 5th hit. I mean, I'm gonna take it because it's just a damage up. But the wings one sounds pretty good. The question is whether or not I live anyway. I don't like it when they spit me into a room full of a bunch of enemies. Oh, fuck. That's exactly the thing I was trying to avoid. Oh, and it just brings me back around anyway. God damn it. I was gonna say, you better come at me, and then you didn't, unfortunately, and I wasted my shot. Well, fine, I guess. We're just having this song and dance now. It was incredibly stupid on every front. Not a bad room to have right there, admittedly. Because that's the puzzle one. Not a huge fan of the teleporters. I do find that they often just make me take really stupid damage, but, you know, such as it is, right? Oh, wait, this is just out to the bridge. I don't really want to go there. Loading, loading, loading. Well, we don't have exactly the amount of money that we want, but we'll just try and risk it. Thank you. Yes, please let me through. Ah, fuck me. I can't see my character in the black of the void. Fun. Why? 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 Why do I do that to myself every time? Idiot move right there. That's what that is. Right. I should have just used my shield, honestly. Yep. This is how this is gonna go. Celeste music area? Sure. Please. Guys, like, all move over a little bit, that'd be great. I didn't mean to do that. Thanks, I guess. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Sari took me 7 tries. I don't know how many tries I'm on now. I'm definitely on more than one. Getting the ability to dash definitely makes it a lot simpler. It's almost like stuff is just better when you have upgrades. I think this is like 4 or 5. Yeah, if you don't have the dash. Yeah. Kiddo pays to make emotional connections with your enemies. No, it doesn't. Just kill them. Literally impossible with Archer and Barbarian. I can only imagine how fucking horrible that would be. Aesop's Tome. We've got it. We can now talk to fireplaces. Well, we managed to get out of there, which I really didn't expect to be able to do. So, cool, I guess. What I was saying before is this game could really benefit from having like a look down option like Spelunky has. Well, that hits somebody at the end of the day. Listen, this isn't going as I'd intended it, but one day one of these will hit. Hey, there we go. Oh shit, hi. You're new. Because you can't cancel your laggy swings, yeah. Ooh. Cool. Double teleporter room. I hate it. What? What? What just happened? My controller just stopped working.
I've been drawing on the wrong layer this entire time.
Well, my controller's decided to desync from my computer, so that's awesome. So you and I both just have problems right now.
Oh god, I just want to kill myself.
I mean, I almost did kill myself in the game because my controller decided to stop working. Don't know what happened there, but cool. Now we get to have the fun that is using a wire to connect one of my other controllers that has a shoddy plug that might or might not have the same problem happen. Because as you remember, if you do, back when I was playing that Jedi game, that Star Wars game, it kept on disconnecting and going blah, blah, blah.
I don't remember.
No, not you. Just in general chat. Oh, cool. I came out in the fire. Sick. I died because I came out of the teleporter to a fucking skeleton, and I wouldn't have died if I didn't take that damage from my controller turning off. Holy shit. I'm tempted to just switch to another game right now. Not even like out of rage quitting the game, but like my controller not working makes me not want to play this game that much. In the meantime, I am going to eat some of this bagel that was given to me that I haven't been eating because I don't want to chomp into the microphone like a savage. I don't know why I have a strong feeling that the bagel will disagree with me later tonight.
Normally, if you have that feeling, that means it's gonna happen.
Muscle weakness. We'll just go standard barbarian. God, I'm annoyed. That was a good run. We've maxed out our mess hall, though. Yeah, we'll throw weapon damage up since we're a barbarian for this one. Oh, ho, ho.
I like how there are just like thousands of children you're just going through.
Oh yeah, of course. What does he do with all that money? Chiron, the ferryman? Uses it for his ferryman.
It was a very poor joke. That was a poor joke.
I mean, it's not inaccurate. Chiron really doesn't do anything with that money. It's just the cost to get into the underworld. Or in this case, the castle.
What happens if you don't have money to get into the underworld?
You don't.
Oh, alright.
Like, that's one of the things in Greek myth is, like, if you go to the the gates of the underworld and you do not have sorry, I just jumped into the wrong one and did the greatest damage negation of all time. I didn't do it the second time, though, and I was trying to get into the right one that time. Ah! You just get stuck outside. They just don't take you. Keep in mind, like, the afterlife and death in Greek myth is, like, even more confusing because Cerberus is out there to keep you in. But that implies that there's some fear of physical death or damage in the afterlife. And then there's Tantalus, who is constantly starving, so it alleges that you need to eat. Like, there's a lot of, what? Huh? Chiron gets Sundays off. Damn, poor people don't even get to go to hell in Greece. I mean, you don't get to go to Hades. Hades isn't exactly hell. Like, it's not a place of punishment. It can be, but the Greek gods seem to really only punish people who were, like, exceptionally shitty in the afterlife. Otherwise, you just kind of existed. Now, if you were a Greek hero or a person of exceptional note, you got to go to Elysium, which was the place of heroes and, you know, basically anybody who had some sort of really cool merit to their name. Like, if you were, like, a really amazing poet, you could get in there. Or if you killed a lot of people. I get that joke. That's a good joke, Snaps. I hate it, but it's a good one. You actually get to go to that one movie where it had everybody living on Earth in a shithole, and then all the rich people were living in space on a space station, like Donald Trump wants with his Space Force. Like, you all think that he's trying to get a military presence into space, and it's not wrong. But he's trying to get the rich into space. Because if he can get them there, then they can all leave Earth, and we can all just suffer down here. Like the plot of Police Knots. It's almost like this is a common theme in science fiction. And Elon Musk's life.
Honestly, I feel like if all the rich just left, we'd be alright. Because it's not like they're doing anything to help us anyway.
Money with them.
It's not like they're doing anything to help us anyway.
Yeah, but then we can't get it back.
Yeah, but it's not like they're doing anything to help us anyway. We're not gonna miss it if...
But we can kill them for it. Like the
Yeah,
French did.
If we already don't have it and they all of a sudden just poof up in outer space, it'd be like, oh yeah, that sucks, but, you know, we'll make do, whatever.
Money is a fake concept in the first place. That is only partially true. Money isn't really a fake concept in the first place. Its original value is the gold standard, which was how much gold does your country have. Which, sure, is like ascribing worth to a rock. But at the end of the day, it's a rock that nowadays, in modern terms, actually has use. It used to be that this rock is shiny and we like it. Whereas nowadays, this rock can be used to make superconductors for computers and technology. So it's actually useful to your civilization, as opposed to back then when it was just shiny. Which is really funny to me that people went, well, the shiny one, that's the one we use for money, as opposed to the thing that could be used to make weapons for your country that will then make you survive longer. Nobody gave a shit about iron until they needed it.
No one ever said the human race was a bunch of smart
We
people.
need superconductors for all these super orchestras.
Is that Snaps?
Yeah.
The fact that I know.
Yeah, but people are like fucking seagulls. The brand is strong. Ooh, shiny. I mean, like, yeah, it's not wrong. Like, there's definitely an element of ooh, shiny to some of the stuff that I do. Like, I definitely got computer parts that glow because I like, ooh, they glow. Ah, disconnected! Don't worry about it. It's fine. And, like, that, there's no reason for that. It doesn't make them work better, but I like they glow. Diamonds are also helpful now? Yeah, like, we can use them to make lasers.
And drills, right? Didn't we use, like, a diamond to drill something?
I did the wrong thing! Don't worry about me, Chad. I'm just gonna go and end my life. I said that facetiously, but then I actually took real damage, so, you know, take it as you will. Yeah, they can be used to cut stuff, exactly.
His diamonds are unbreakable.
Oh no, they're actually incredibly breakable. They're just very sharp.
Yeah.
It's like, otherwise, how do you think that they get them into the size that they need them?
Trust me, I know, but people always go, "You can't break a diamond."
That was
Like,
that was literally the name of a JoJo part. Diamond is unbreakable.
and it's like, okay, cool. Do you think they just like dig up the diamonds and they look the way they do? And they're like, ah, perfect.
Technically, it was originally diamond is not crash, but that does not make sense in English.
Jasper's winning is a little poll, which like,
Of course, what do you expect?
like I get it, but at the same time, it's like I
You
want to
draw other
Bosa.
things.
Yeah, I gotta keep the people happy.
Did my controller just turn off there for a second? Because that started moving on its own without me telling it to.
We have 5 more minutes to pick, and then I'll figure something
Draw
out.
Jasper the Princess Peach Crown. Don't do that.
No.
Draw Dog Jasper. I get that.
I've done. Oh, like my Jabbo? Don't. Because I will start crying.
Did I actually, like, fuck myself here?
I miss that Joggo. He's a good boy.
No.
Jasper was the best boy.
No, that's me talking about the game!
Oh.
I was
Well,
saying, like, did I
context.
fuck myself here? And then I said no.
Oh, well, you also said it when I was like, Jasper was the best boy, and all I heard was no.
Listen, sometimes things overlap. I went to the wrong room. I want Bowsette, Jasper, and Urbosa.
That's too many. I don't have the fucking time or energy for that shit.
Every day, we get bigger, Jay. Word of rebellion is spreading among the people. I wonder why. Smiley face. One of our new recruits is a soldier. Said he trained under you. You were the best. Told me all the battles are fought on 2 fronts, a physical and emotional one, and knowing it could be a deciding factor in a fight. There's another heirloom in the castle I spoke with, the power of empathy. I also have this. I get lore frequently. But now I'm just like, ah shit, I do have to go to that room. And I think I might be locked off from it, but I don't know, we'll see.
Also, a lot more people liked Yudo than I thought they would.
Oh yeah. I don't see why you thought people wouldn't.
I don't know. I didn't realize how many people were just into giant snake
Thank you.
woman.
It's still getting you just left. I mean, I took damage. Yeah, you're right. But also, there was that room back there, and now I have the lore. Lion King music turn on? Never mind. No Lion King. The lore will come in handy. The lore does come in handy because I appreciate lore on, like, savages like Nick. That's why I need to go back and talk to that prisoner.
I only appreciate lore if it's not inconveniencing me.
Tucker. I appreciate that you like her, but for context, she is not a Lamia, she is a Naga.
That's a lie.
They're very similar creatures, but they're not quite. And Lamia are also more or less only like that in their particular appearance. None of the bullshit. Lamia are just like other monster ladies, similar to Snakey. And in anime, they are always snaky. Only like 2 lores in this are actually helpful. That one was one of the helpful ones, but I've already got the power for it, so it's not helpful. But it's helpful to me because I care about it. Naga means snake in Hindu or some shit, right? Sort of. Naga are like a snake spirit / demigod creature in Hindu mythology. And by extension, Buddhism. They're seen as like divine or semi-divine creatures, kind of along the lines of like a, you know, like a demigod. They range in abilities, strength, power, etc. Some of them are basically like giant river deities. Some of them are just, here's a snake. They're usually considered to be very physically attractive in the stereotypical sense, but then like also are like half of a snake, and some of them have like a human head and body, but then like 1,000 snakes surrounding them. They're incredibly strange mythological creatures. I don't want to die yet. Says man in game that is about to kill him. Tucker, can I introduce you to our Lord and Savior, Fulgrim? Oh yeah, Fulgrim is a hot snake man. Could you recategorize Medusa as a subspecies of Naga? She gets classified into a similar sort of state, and in Monster Girl fiction stuff, Medusas are classified in the same area as Naga and Lamia, but, like, technically Medusa is a Gorgon, which is its own different snake lady thing. They were, dependent on the mythology that you follow, either born as snake monsters or turned into them by Poseidon. Fuck off, Slanesh, that's fucking nasty. What the fuck does the word subspecies even mean? Species is the most minute category, right? No, like, a subspecies would be, like, when you start, like, getting into, like, variants of, like, fucking dogs and shit.
Like, you have dogs, but then there's, like, golden retriever.
Yeah.
Husky. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a moment and eat more of this bagel that's probably gonna make me sick. Breed is synonymous with subspecies. I would say that. I'm not gonna be 100% here because I'm not Ryan. I'm not a fucking biologist. I'm closer to a psychologist, and I didn't even decide to go to get that degree because fuck school.
Can you do anything with the degree you got?
Yeah, I can be a counselor. Or is breed only human cause? Subspecies would somehow be different? You're gonna have to look up the specificity on this. I'm so glad we're back to this busted controller problem. I hope that the PS5 controllers don't fucking suck. Otherwise, I might end up having to get an Xbox One. I've gotten so used to the PlayStation one, I prefer how the thumbsticks are right next to each other instead of all jacked up. There's a short story that I read with an Emperor's Children space marine being hugged and serenaded by a big snake demon. Well, there you go, Rachel. That's your image from Warhammer for tonight. A big space marine man being hugged and sung to by a snake woman.
I'm cool with that.
Should have just got a Steam controller when they were like $5. Subspecies are usually caused by geographic isolation. But at the end of the day, that's the same thing as creating like another breed. Right? Like, if you stranded a bunch of dogs on an island, and they were relatively the same type of dog, but not quite the same type of dog, you'd still say that that's just a breed of dog at the end of the day. Or is this just assumptive? Geographic isolation isn't human caused, though, but it's still the same result, is what I'm meaning. Like, you're not tinkering with them on, like, a... what do you call it? Genetic level using, like, CRISPR technology, but, like, it's still just a standard change at the end of the day. see, well, that story sounds interesting. It's still a demon of Slanesh. Yeah, but, like, that implies that all demons are necessarily malicious. I would argue that in Warhammer, the majority of the chaos materials and gods are inherently asshole-ish, but aren't necessarily all malicious themselves. Just because, like, that's the chaotic nature of the warp, unfortunately. I can't believe I'm alive right now.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, you're gonna be a problem, both of you.
Sorry.
Not you. Ooh. Scary. Come here and fight me! This was hard, I wouldn't try it with 15 HP. Listen, if I fucking die, it's fine. This demon was also in a room that was lined with Eldar soul stones, and some other demons were licking them to freak out an Eldar, so there is that. I don't think that anything that you've just said there makes Rachel like or hate that anymore.
I also wasn't listening, so I'm sorry.
I didn't think you were. I'm just saying, like, I feel like if your mental image was a big buff space marine man getting coddled by, like, a snake woman, hearing that they were, like, licking an elf to scare them doesn't make it any worse to you.
No. If anything, I find that funny, because Yudo does shit like that to make people uncomfortable.
I did it, and then I walked on the spikes! Ah!
I think it's time just to call it a quits, eh?
My controller turned off, and I walked on the spikes!
Just turn it off.
Well, it's not even a matter of, like, turn it off. It's a matter of get a functioning fucking controller.
Well, turn it off because you're getting upset.
No, I'm not getting upset. This is just, like, I might as well scream because stream. Hey! This guy has IBS. Yo, but for real though, as it's been seen when I walked into spikes earlier in that one room too, and when I lost control of my character and they just kept walking for a little bit, make it so that way, if your controller dies, the last input doesn't keep going forever. That would be really nice. I would like that. Batoop, I hate that. That makes me so upset. I'm sorry, is it not working again? Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's decided to work. We can get it by $2. Increase gold gains for certain stats. We get an up by 20% now. There we go. Now I'm more incentivized even still to play bad characters. Hey, I have IBS. I fart a lot.
Or shit a lot, depending.
No, this character specifically farts a lot. It's that
I'm just saying, like, if you have IBS.
Oh, yeah.
You can also shit yourself a lot.
Yeah, he does fart, that's for sure.
You hear it?
Yeah, little...
That's hilarious.
That was just a bad jump right there. Gotta remember force field exists. So I don't have Demons of Slanesh, but when it comes to snacks, I'd rather have Slith. Yeah, I guess. Can you get depression as a trait? I don't know. It's a good question, though.
Did Tucker ask that?
No, that was pasta.
Oh, okay.
How about these Age of Sigmar Kane snake ladies? Rachel likes them. Rachel likes all of the Kane ladies. Because they're just titty elves with swords and anger.
Well, I guess Jasper won.
I mean, I don't know what you expect. You do it to yourself.
I know. Sometimes I would just like...
Well, that's when you do things for yourself. And then you say, fucking deal with it. And then everybody goes, oh, I love this. They okay, not swole enough for me? Now, I mean, they're elves. You're not going to get a lot of buff elves in the Warhammer universe. You're not going to get many buff elves in anything.
Yeah. That's why Shura is so odd.
I do love the idea of buff elves, but not like this one happens to be like the one freak. I just really like the idea of like an actual fantasy universe, right? Like a Lord of the Rings or something where one guy's super jacked and they're like, how did you do this? And he's like, I just exercised. Like, as a society, we just don't do that often. It would be very funny if the reason for elves not being buff was literally just, well, we never tried that. Why? I don't know, Magic always kind of did it for us. Or just their diet happened to be, like, good enough to keep them always skinny, but not necessarily, to resolve any other issues on it, yeah. I was trying to understand that rune there, but I couldn't. Like, I don't think that I can do a reflecting bounce off of the spike. Wait, did I actually just jump off that? Because I thought that you couldn't. Because I tried that for like 3 minutes before. One day I'll understand how mages play in this game. Okay, well, this is how we play this game. Okay, deal more damage on every 5th hit was that one. Invulnerable for the next 3 hits. Well, we're just gonna go for the damage one again. And get ourselves killed. Hey, they Auntie Elf in the plus size elf manga is swole, man. Eh, plus size elf is a thing. I don't know. I'm always weird about manga like that, where it's just clearly I have a fetish, so I made it, but I don't want to make like a dojin.
Can I be honest, as a woman who is quote plus sized? Fuck, do I hate that?
What?
The word plus size. Like, just call it what it is. We're fat.
Well, like, there are people that aren't fat but are bigger. Holy shit, am I taking this damage? What the fuck? I couldn't even get through that room. I should have turned on my ability, but I didn't. He farted as he died. FMF fan and Hollow Bones.
Why do you keep picking the characters who have problems?
I don't always. But, like, I want to know what the abilities are, too. What? FMF fan? You have good taste, you're probably Korean? Why is that a bad genetic quality? Is that a K-pop thing? I don't know. I do like the idea of the guys already had the ability to slow down their descent by aiming their bow, having even slower descent ability. Wow, that descent ability is sure slow, huh? Googled FMF. Like motorcycles came up. Don't know what that means.